How to get a job in Germany. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to get a job in Germany. This video is inspired by the numerous DMs I have been receiving on Instagram after a post I made recently went viral. So instead of spending hours answering the questions one by one after the other, I decided to make one video to answer this question. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Wale O. I'm a content creator based in Germany and I make videos about moving abroad, working abroad, career and travel. If this sounds like your cup of tea, then consider subscribing to this channel and join this wonderful growing community on the internet. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so that you will be notified every time I post a new video. If you would also like to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, you can follow me there. It's at Waleo Chronicles on both platforms. There, I share concise tips and tricks on how to move abroad and live your best life with a pinch of humor. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome my darlings, you know I love you. But before I get into the gist of this video, I want to give an appetizer/warning in quotes. If there is one thing to take away from this video, it is this: learn German. If you want to live and work in Germany and thrive while you are at it, do yourself a favor and learn the language. It will make your life infinitely easier. Even though it is possible to get an English-speaking job in Germany, this is limited to international companies and certain industries like tech and the startup ecosystem. The competition within this area is usually quite stiff because there are more people that speak English than the number of English-speaking jobs available, good English-speaking jobs to be specific. And the truth is that even though you manage to get a good English-speaking job in an international company here in Germany, at some point in your career in Germany, you will come across this language requirement. There is no going past it. Without German speaking skills, there is a glass ceiling that you just cannot break through. So do yourself a favor, just learn the language. This is why, although right now I work 100% in English at the moment, I still learned and I'm still learning and I actually do speak German. Because I know most likely I will need this language someday in my career journey in Germany. So with that disclaimer out of the way, let's get into how to actually get a job in Germany. So the first thing you want to do when you're looking for a job in Germany is to put on your strategic thinking cap. What do I mean by this? I mean, you need to do some long-term strategic thinking. It means that you have to choose your city in Germany wisely. Don't just choose a city in Germany because of some hype on the internet or because of some videos you've been watching on YouTube, like my video here. International cities with international companies have more jobs, so you want to concentrate your search on those cities. These cities generally tend to be the biggest cities in Germany, and they are also amongst the list of the most expensive cities in Germany. I wonder why. Some of these cities include cities like Munich, Frankfurt am Main, Stuttgart, Hamburg, Berlin, and so on and so forth. I made a whole video about the best cities for jobs in Germany already on my channel. I highly suggest that you watch this video after this one for more details. However, you do not have to live in these cities to work there. If there is one good thing that came as a result of the Panini or the Rona or the Rona, however you want to call it, it's that companies are now very much open to remote work. By remote work here, I mean living anywhere in Germany and working from home, not like living outside of Germany. So you can apply for these jobs in these cities without the need to live in these cities. Next tip I will give you when looking for a job in Germany is this: make sure you format your CV to the right standards for the German market. I have already shared tips about this in a short form content that I made on my Instagram. If you are not following me there on Instagram, once again, you are sleeping and missing out on a lot of the latest information and tips that I share there. Anyway, back to the point before I got sidetracked. What were we talking about? Okay, yeah, CVs. Now, different countries have different standards and CV do's and don'ts. However, contrary to what many people say, it is not compulsory to include your photograph on your CV. It is completely optional. You also do not have to include your date of birth or your full address. Instead, simply include your postal code and the city where you live. This is enough. Another tip is that it is not absolutely compulsory to also include or to already include your references in your CV. Instead of including your references, it is simply okay to state or to put like this: reference details will be provided upon request. Look at it this way: this information only becomes essential after you have passed through the interview process or even during the interview phase. They will ask you for them when they actually need them. Essentially, the recruiter is actually not even interested in this information at this stage of the interview, of the recruitment process where you are applying. They are only interested in whether or not you have the education, the skills, and the job experience that they are actually looking for. Having worked in recruitment and selection myself for many years in the past, I know for a fact that recruiters are only interested in finding candidates that have the right education, the skills, and the work experience and the qualification that match the role that they are recruiting for. All the other extra information comes later. If you want me to make a video on preparing for job interviews or preparing job applications and job interviews in Germany, leave a comment below and I will make a video on this topic for you. Another way to get a job in Germany is to apply for jobs while you're still in your home country. Yes, you do not have to already be in Germany to apply for jobs in Germany. As a matter of fact, I know a significant number of people who moved to Germany this way, directly from their home countries, through getting a job or getting an employer here in Germany. There is talk all over German media about the shortage of skilled workers in certain industries and regions in Germany. According to the German Ministry of Business and Climate Protection, also known as the Bundesministerium für Wirtschaft und Klimaschutz, they have this to say, and I'm literally quoting: vacancies in certain regions and sectors cannot be filled with suitable skilled workers. This applies above all to the areas of mathematics, computer sciences, natural sciences and technology, and health sector. End quote. They went further to add that, I'm quoting again, one reason for the deteriorating situation on the labor market is demographic change and the associated aging of the labor force. The baby boomers of the post-war period, the so-called baby boomers, are gradually retiring while significantly fewer people are moving up. Since young people are not only fewer today, but also more often have a high school diploma and go to university, it is becoming increasingly difficult to find suitable junior staff, especially in professions that require a qualification or further training. I will leave a link to the article below in case you want to read more about this topic. It's written in German, so you might have to translate it so that you can understand. You translate to English if you use Google Chrome. Now, of course, your skills, education, and work experience will determine what kind of job you can apply for, or what kind of job you're looking for. I will say from personal experience, though, that the easiest industry to get into without German-speaking skills is the tech industry or the IT industry. So if you're a qualified software engineer, data scientist, artificial intelligence professional, front-end or back-end developer, full-stack developer, DevOps engineer, and so on and so forth, and you have work experience to back it up, you are hot stuff in Germany. So start applying for a job ASAP. A significant majority of the foreigners that I know in Germany work mostly in software development, and they came directly from their home countries as highly skilled workers. Once you get the job from your home country, the company in Germany supports you with the required process for applying for a visa to come to Germany. And they also assist you with getting your necessary work permit after you arrive in Germany. Some companies even go as far as even providing monetary relocation packages to support your move to Germany. In my opinion, getting a job before arriving in Germany is the best way to move to Germany, period. Nobody can tell me anything otherwise. But before you think to yourself that you are not a software developer and therefore it's very difficult and you have no hope, hold up right there. I got you, that's why we're here. There are also non-tech roles that you can apply for, and the companies are even willing to relocate, to pay for your relocation to Europe if you live outside of the EU. Just last week, I shared the role of community manager and social media manager on my Instagram, where the company was willing to fully pay for the relocation of the applicants if you succeed, and if you have the skill set that they are looking for, they are willing to pay for your relocation to Europe if you live outside of Europe. Just as an aside, if you're not following me on Instagram, again, you are sleeping. I really share a lot of really helpful tips on getting jobs abroad, working remotely, and so on my Instagram. So anyway, back to the topic of discussion. If you want me to make a video on jobs that do not require coding that you can do in Germany, you can leave a comment in the comment section below and I will make that video for you. Anyway, irrespective of what field you work in or what area you are searching for a job, here are some websites that you can find jobs in Germany or where you can start looking for jobs in Germany. The most popular ones are stepstone.de, indeed.com, jobrapido.com, englishjobs.de, and so much more. Another way to get a job in Germany is to come to Germany through a job seeker's visa. This is more applicable to those who need a visa to visit Germany in the first place. If you don't want to go through the whole process of finding a job from your home country, which I think you should, but in case you don't want to do that, you can come to Germany through a job seeker's visa. What is actually a job seeker's visa? I'll tell you, don't worry. A job seeker's visa is a visa that allows you to come to Germany and look for a job while you are in Germany. This visa usually lasts for 6 months, and it is expected that within the 6 months you should be able to find a job and then switch to a regular work permit. The requirements for this visa are 1, you must provide proof of academic or vocational training, for example, your bachelor degree, or for those with a vocational training, your vocational training certificate. 2, your qualifications must be recognized in Germany and must be equivalent to a German degree or a German diploma. 3, you must have a minimum of B1 level of German language skills. 4, you must also provide proof of finances for the duration of your visa, which is usually 6 months. During these 6 months, while you are searching for a job, you are allowed to work on a trial basis, which means that you can work for a maximum of 10 hours per week. The whole point is that once you get a full-time job, you should switch to a regular work permit. In my opinion, finding a job from your home country is a much more straightforward process and an easier path to moving to Germany. Another way to get a job in Germany is to leverage on the power of LinkedIn. Find companies that are hiring on LinkedIn and send your application to these jobs. You can also search for the hiring manager for the role that you're interested in and reach out directly to these hiring managers. It gives you an edge over people who just send their applications into the general pool. Finally, don't be afraid to search for companies that might be of interest to you and send your application into them even though they're not hiring at the moment. If you know that they have roles that will be of interest to you, just send in an application. You never know when a role might be created just for you or when they open a new department that they are trying to hire for. Okay, that was quite a lot. I have finally come to the end of this video. If you watched this video up till this point, leave a comment in the comment section saying moving to Germany made easy so that I know that you watched the video till the end and you are my real MVP. I can never make the sign. You are my real MVP. Thank you very much for watching and I hope you found this video very helpful. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel because in my next video, I will be sharing with you how to move to Germany with your family. Don't forget once again to like this video. It really helps more people find this video and it's a way to support me on this channel and all the work I put into bringing these informative videos to you. And don't forget to subscribe, of course, and turn on your notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Alright then, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!